No tree too tall, no job too small. Lim Walker Tree Service, 725-203-6660.
Las Vegas Metro has captured wanted fugitive Porfirio Duarte-Herrera, who has been taken into custody without incident by Las Vegas Metro Police Department patrol officers near Eastern and Owens in Las Vegas last night. The Department of Corrections discovered that the murder suspect was missing from the Indian Springs facility where he was serving a life sentence on Tuesday morning. They later discovered that he had actually been missing for several days. Sheriff Joe Lombardo held a press conference this morning. They also provided body cam footage of the actual capture of the bombing suspect when he was captured last night. He had killed a man in 2007 who was dating his then ex-lover and mother of his child. He had intended to kill her also, according to reports. This occurred in the parking garage of the Luxor Casino. The fugitive was attempting to leave on a bus headed for Tijuana when he was captured.
We are here to brief you on the arrest of Porfirio Duarte-Herrera, who was taken into custody last night by our patrol officers near Eastern and Owens. He is currently in custody at the Clark County Detention Center. There is no doubt this man was a danger to our community. He was serving a life sentence for murder after planting a pipe bomb in a coffee cup in 2007. And I'm sure you are fully aware through your own research the circumstances of that event. It was an extremely calculated and cold-blooded homicide. He had been on the run since Friday, September 23rd. Like everyone else, we learned on Tuesday, the 27th, about his escape from the Southern Nevada Correctional Center. We immediately disseminated his picture and asked our officers to be on the lookout. Because desperate people do desperate things, we were concerned about threats to the public and the people who were involved in the initial case. Additionally, we were concerned about our officers stumbling upon him in their day-to-day activities. When we have a critical incident, LVMPD enacts major case protocol to maximize our investigative efforts. It has helped solve urgent, high-profile cases here in Clark County. As you're fully aware of the issue with reporter Gehrman, where we initiated the major case protocol as little as a couple weeks ago. Hours after we learned of the escape, LVMPD partnered with other law enforcement agencies, namely the U.S. Marshal and the FBI, to bring the full force of our resources into this investigation. The important piece on this is teamwork. And I want everybody here in the audience to be fully aware of the law enforcement community here in the Las Vegas Valley, to include the state of Nevada, that teamwork is critical for us to be successful in what we deal with on a daily basis.
Federal authorities offered a combined $30,000 reward for information leading to the capture. A tip was called in that the escapee was at the bus depot.
Ultimately, though, the biggest point that I want to say is that it's the work of the media and the public that brought this individual into custody. So without a doubt, he is headed back to where he needs to be. And I was asked a lot of questions over the last couple of days about where would we go? Well, we would continue to pursue him any place and any time. So we really want to thank everybody for all the work we've done.
So the FBI yesterday offered a reward of up to $25,000 for information that resulted in the capture or location of Mr. Duarte-Herrera. In this case, as LVMPD noted, we had at least one reporting party that had contacted law enforcement identifying his location. LVMPD had already put resources in the area, which is really encouraging to see. And so in this case, it's really an example of cooperation that within a little more than 24 hours, the subject was back in custody. You never know what tip is going to make the difference. And so really that partnership with law enforcement and the public, especially in the Las Vegas metropolitan area, where a concerned public is taking note, conscientious, wanting to do the right thing, somebody called, and that made all the difference in this case.